Welcome back, guys. It's episode 4 of the FM2020 Leeds Utd save. Again, we left last episode off on a bad note, a loss to Brentford in the league. But we're going to try to bounce back now against Stoke here. But first of all, we're just going to show you our training and what we have set for our youngsters in the team. First with Pascal Struck. We've decided to train his aerial. He's trained his heading and bravery. They're not the worst, but I think we having a look at the stats, they are probably his weakest area as a defender. So yeah.
Next one is
Nohan
Kenne. Basically, we've decided to go with his defensive positioning. Looking again at all the stats we did, notice him in 10 marking, 8 decisions and 12 position war, probably his weakest. And the fact that he is 18, you would expect his decisions and things to be low. Yeah. So we have decided to train them up and see can we get them.
It's physically very sound. We knew we had no issues in that area. Like,
I mean, realistically looking at it, that he is 16.
Yeah, that's incredible.
He is a beast.
That's incredible. That
14
incredible.
Strength. He's 16.
Yeah,
he must be built like a brick wall. Yeah.
On to Lucas Mull. Again, heading, his aerial ability we're trying to train here. Bravery and heading. You know, we can't really see any other areas. His quickness, maybe he could be a bit quicker, but I don't think at 22, I don't think that's really gonna improve too much.
And again, looking at even Struck, as we looked at, like his heading was 11, and Mull is their starting centre back, and his heading is only 12. Like, so Struck, if he can improve on them heading stats, like, and really he could be like a starter in the future.
He could be making a claim, yeah.
He could be. Next is Felix Aguilar, a player we brought in for only 700k. Has played a lot more than we thought he would in the opening 4 or 5 games. We are going to try and his crossing. I mean, it is only 11. Venuti's crossing is up 15, and as you know, Barry is really, he's literally a playmaker from left full. So we do like to have our fullbacks
bombing on, creating
the chances, and really like Liverpool-esque.
Yeah.
I mean, you lose one of them, your team is half gone. So Aguilar, crossing, main focus. Hopefully he can come into the team and get loads of assists.
Yeah, on to our next fullback that we're training. He can play. He's mainly down as a winger here, but we're never going to play with that position. So again, we're going to be playing him at fullback. We decided to train his strength. As you can see, it's very, very low. And as a fullback, you're going to have a lot of physical battles out there. You want someone who can stand strong against when a winger's up against them. So
could we actually train him for left fullback as well?
Yeah, he might.
Well, because he's natural at right back, and he's okay. Stick there.
Yeah, just do it there. Yeah.
He's just thinking and looking at it there, like he is accomplished there, so it shouldn't be
inverted wing back on support. Yeah.
Maybe fullback, maybe.
Yeah, because
we
don't
play
want
fullback
just
more than the inverted wing backs.
It was wing back actually, no? So.
Oh, wing back,
Right. Strength I think is good for that. If he, I actually didn't even notice that he was kind of.
I mean, I think marking as well. I mean, marking is 8 too, but strength first of all.
Yeah, just to beef him up a little bit.
To beef him up, and then maybe look at marking, positioning, and things like that. Next up is Alfie McCalmont. Probably butchered that name, so let us know in the comment if I did. Basically, we're going to train his strength. Looks like a really good player.
Yeah, for 19.
And we did notice that he's not trained in camp position, and he can really play the part there. Like, bar the strength. If he can just hold on to the ball and shove off a couple of tackles a bit more, he could be a really, really good player in the future. We train the strength, beef him up, and hopefully he can hang on to the ball a bit more.
Calvin Phillips, our star man. He's been probably our best player besides Barry Douglas. 3 goals in 3 games. A lot of arriving late on in the box.
Absolutely love his position when we're getting forward. Like he's always free. He's always an outlet. And really, really good player.
Excellent. We decided to train his passing. It's not bad. Like there's no stat there that's bad. So we kind of just had to pick one. And given that he is arriving late in the box and he is getting involved in the final third, we thought if he could find that killer ball.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, he gets the goals, but we haven't seen him play the pass that's going to rip open the defence. And maybe that's something that he could do in the near future. Jamie Shackleton.
Again, he went
every minute, hasn't he?
Yeah,
almost every minute
in the league anyway.
Again, another player that we're that we want to play. Marking, we do see could be a bit of an issue for him, but we think strength. I mean, he is the midfield.
Yeah, and he's our
or the
starting
anchor
midfielder.
sort of the midfield, and we do want Phillips getting forward a bit more.
Yeah.
So he is sort of the most defensive. Not saying he is a defensive midfielder, but he is sort of the one that sits there and sort of links the play from the middle to the forward line. So we want him to be able to hang on to the ball in midfield. We have noticed he's been a bit sloppy on the ball. We don't really know why.
High passing, high dribbling, high first touch, all of them stats that you'd expect.
So the only thing we're thinking of, if there's pressure on him in the midfield, maybe he doesn't have the strength to hang on to the ball. So we are going to try and get him beefed up, and hopefully we'll see a big improvement.
Even like you think his composure or his mentals were low, that's why his decision making is bad. Yeah, but his mentals are really good. Like, so I don't know. It's a weird one.
It is a weird one. So hopefully strength does rule that out.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, and he becomes the player that we think he can be.
And another new signing here, Jadas. Again, he's a very, very well-rounded player in terms of his technicals and mental stats. As physically is where he can be a bit of a letdown. So we've decided with 12 strength for an attacking midfielder or winger isn't bad either. But we decided to try his pace because when he is out on that right hand side,
if he has that bit of pace to get by the defender, that's literally what he's lacking. He can pick a pass.
We've noticed that in the games.
He does notice that he doesn't really want to take the fullback down the right and get the ball in or run at him. He likes to come back in, check back in, and check inside.
That's something else to his game. Like,
exactly. It's very
predictable for him to do that.
Very predictable. So hopefully he can get the pace up and he can get at the defenders and create a bit more. The last person there is Tyler Roberts. Now, me personally, I cannot wait for this man to come back. He looks like a real player. I mean, Nketiah has done really well in the last couple of games, and even coming on in that disappointing defeat in the last game, he sort of sparked something. We thought that we were going to get back into the game when he came on. He had two really good chances, two good saves from the keeper. But Tyler Roberts, for me, based on form of Paddy Bamford, he could come in, and if he can get fully fit soon enough, he could be starting. Nketiah is really pushing Bamford at the minute for that starting spot. So, but Tyler Roberts, for me, when he comes back, he could be.
Look at his versatility as well. Like,
he can play anywhere across the front line, which is another thing that we like to see.
Yeah, so we trying to shoot him just to get his finishing up a little bit, his long shots and his technique. Like, other than that, his stats are good for a 20-year-old. Like,
he is only 20, he has loads of room to grow as well. Like, his strength is brilliant. I mean, his physicals are dropping a little bit, we do know, but that's not based on his injury.
I think it must have been a long-term injury that he had before. We came in, torn knee ligaments he had.
So he must have been out for months.
Yeah.
I hope he's not too rusty when he comes back. But,
let's hope not.
Yeah, basically we're going to have a look here at the squad and just see if there's any more changes or any change that we want to make to the starting 11 in terms of
tactics, and see if there's anything in here that we want to get rid of. We have decided to make Jamie Shackleton a bit more of a deeper line. Like, he's playing a deep line already, but we put him on defensive just so he sits there a bit more, creates a bit more. So we have someone covering in midfield when the counter is on.
And we're not getting overrun. We also have decided that Kishna is going to come in and start in this game. Helder Costa is going to go out to the right. We have sort of noticed that Costa has been when wasteful. He gets forward, he has been very wasteful. He's shooting in the wrong times, and he's not doing what we thought he would do. So we have asked, requested that he does shoot less. It might prompt him to shoot more.
But
we have tried to sort that issue out. We also are looking into maybe going more disciplined. I mean, straight away we noticed that Mull is one yellow card away from a suspension, and we played 4 matches.
That's shockingly, that's ridiculous.
I mean, we are noticing that. I think at least 2. I could be wrong. There might have been one game where there was less than 2 or only one defender, but I think at least 2 of our back 4 has been booked.
In
every game.
Pretty much every game we played.
So yeah, we were thinking maybe could we take Mull out. We were thinking basically, there's an issue. It's just a gelling in.
You want to give them a bit of time, and maybe we in this game did we drop the line in this for this one?
Yeah, I think we do. I mean, away to Stoke, it is going to be a tough game. It's going to be a hard game, but so I think we just go more disciplined.
Just kind of, we're going to try basically the tactic we tried in the last game.
Yeah, for the first 20 minutes. We also are bringing in Robbie Guts. Now this was the man. He is back from injury.
It's a big gamble to bring him in for this game, but we saw how well he played against Salford, but. And Venuti didn't really impress us in that last game. He's dropped out again. We have Aguio on the bench for his versatility. So, I think that's it.
Maybe is Scott's better at fullback there before we go in, or I know that is our tactic. I
think
complete wing back. Yeah, go attack on because Costa is inverted on that side. Like, so,
that's true.
but it might mean like maybe we'll see in the first couple of minutes. I think we're ready to go in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know Phillips is on support and Shackleton on the left side of the midfield is on defence, so maybe we could swap them over, considering that our right back's going to be
on a bit, yeah.
but we'll see how it goes in the start of the game. Basically, we definitely don't want them to.
Underdogs, apparently.
Yeah, I say tell them that they're underdogs. No, don't tell them that there's no pressure. Yeah, for the fans, that's what you can do for the fans. There's no pressure because there definitely is pressure. I expect a big performance and a big response to losing at home. So let's jump straight in and see what we can do.
Nick Powell in there, Man United legend.
Good tackle
Does well, good start.
Straight away, what we're looking for. Looks like there is free as anything.
Nope.
What about that for Hoyle?
Oh, he's injured. Know what he did there? How did he injure himself with that?
The ball hit him in the chest and he went down injured.
Barry.
The Shackleton. He does well, he does.
Someone needs to get in there. Well, again, Shackleton pushed very high there, and Hogan, who's injured, up against Mull, and he takes it past him.
Mull just got done and off the bar.
Oh my god. Really poor defending yet again.
Really poor. Again, a bad start. Slow start. I mean, Hogan's injured and he just done him.
It's poor. Ball in. Shot. Oh my god.
I mean, it's like they've never played together in their lives.
They've never played football in their lives.
It's so bad defensively.
That was horrible. What are we doing?
I mean, it's enough, but no one blocks it down. Or no one throws it down. And the ball in.
What's that?
It's dealt with there.
Oh my god.
And Casilla really probably shouldn't be getting caught out in that position, but he is assuming that the ball is out, as were we. I think we need to demand more. We haven't had a shot, we haven't done anything, and it looks
absolutely
like
all over.
again.
Ready coming again. We're not winning any ball in the midfield or anywhere. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Where's the press?
And down the left, they're completely free. Martin Zindi dictating the play.
What is Barry Douglas
and there's
doing?
a free in the middle, and that ball should have went across again.
This is terrible.
We are just trying to keep control, and we haven't even kept the ball. We haven't had a shot. And Guts, he needs to keep the ball here, and he does well. And Jalas and Costa.
Let me get back into the game here.
Phillips. I think Guts is free up the right, is he?
He goes out left for Kishna
and
and
Barry
Barry
Douglas is on the overlap and he gets it to him.
We have a lot of men in the box. We have a lot of players in there. Come on, put it in. What are we doing? It's shocking again. They're on the counter. Is that? Oh my god! Look at the big gap in the defence there. If Cooper doesn't make that ball, they're in.
And now Costa, and we want him to run. He does.
That's
run.
it. Don't shoot this time.
And he does shoot. And he's definitely ignoring what we said.
Yeah, doesn't like us apparently. Jalas with the corner.
Yeah, that's it. A decent ball.
It's like the players in the game sometimes just don't know where the ball is. Like they just completely ignore it. They do the opposite of ball watching and just don't know where it is.
It's the ball to Smith. You need to get the block here because
Go push.
And it's the
Jalas,
break on.
get there. That's it.
Jalas. And the break's on. And it's 2-on-2.
And he's offside.
And he may be off. And Bamford. What a save.
He's offside. What a save that was.
It's a great save. Barry Douglas is taking a knock. And
that's bad. Bruce Shane.
I think he's out. And there we go. Lucas Schmidt out of the next game.
Unbelievable.
For another bucket. 5 yellows in 5 games. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had a player to get 5 yellows in his first 5 matches.
Cooper wins the head up. And get there.
And that's without get stuck in on.
Yeah,
like he must have been sent off in 3 of them 5 games. And only because he would have been playing 3 of the 5 games. Oh, it looks so easy for Stoke at the minute. So easy. You can see it gets the save. I think something needs to change. They're really dominating us at the minute.
The tactics just aren't working for us. I think I don't know if the way
I think pass into space. Put pass into space on because we're trying to control the ball. Like
where is it? There we go.
Yeah.
I think we're too.
And I think put low crosses on because we keep getting into them positions and the ball should be going across the box and it's just not going in.
Yeah.
It's a free header, but the ball's won anyway. It's Guts. And that is
get there. What are you waiting for? Come on, man. Who was that?
23, is it Phillips?
I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. playing out on the back again here.
Really, really not good at the minute. More.
That's a good ball out. God's controlled it.
At least he kept it in. Goes in the midfield. Phillips.
He looks over the top, that's it.
What a ball.
Is he onside? He is onside. And that's shocking again.
That is the pass we were talking about. In the training, we were asking, this is what we were trying to get him to, and he literally, that
whips it
killer
out.
ball. Realistically, it's sort of the ball that we're expecting from Shadas in the can position.
Yeah.
Hasn't came. Also from
Kitchener.
Hernandez that hasn't came.
Again, Bamford make a run behind there. There's a big gap in the
That's
defence.
better. And Barry Douglas is gone up the other side. That's
to the
brilliant.
right, that's good.
And now he has a run.
Costa. Now you can take a shot if you want. Oh, what a save!
What a save that is. And Stoke City lead, but we're getting back into it.
Yeah, that change of tactics is seeming to work for us a bit. Shadas.
Good ball. Shackleton. And he just needs to recycle the ball here. Don't do anything silly.
Back inside. Okay. Liam Cooper again has actually been our worst defender. That's.
Yeah, we can't drop him because
he's our captain, but he's been bad for a while now. Again, we go into half time 1-0 down. It's not what we want. The motivation from Ricardo Kitchener here.
He hasn't done anything to make me even say.
No, I'd say yeah, okay, yeah, you played well, but no.
We haven't really done it from me, and any really threat that we have had has come from Costa. I haven't seen a lot from Kitchener.
Can he take him
out in a couple of minutes?
No.
That's
terrible. What is he
How
doing?
can you be demotivated and then go out and...
I guess that's why.
Yeah,
Barry Douglas is still really...
Yeah, I think Agil might come on soon.
What gets there?
And can Bamford get there?
Come on, Paddy. It's a great first touch. It's
really
brilliant from him.
Touch.
He's in on goal.
Super.
Can he finish? Paddy Bamford.
Oh,
What a save.
I was literally going to ask, can he hold it up and wait for support? And he didn't. He went all the way on his own. And Butland right now, I would say, has kept Stoke ahead. He's kept them in it.
We've had a lot of chances,
2 or 3
especially with Bamford.
Chances like. You see, we've done this well without trying to jinx it. Like playing out from the box there, we've done well. And Gotts just needs to keep the ball. Jadas. And Jadas we've seen a bit more in this game.
Too late.
And Phillips. And he's off.
He's off, he's done. Oh my god, that was, he nearly killed him.
That was a horrific tackle.
He should go to jail after that one. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely horrific tackle. And the man that we're looking, I think maybe Click or Kennett has to come on, and I think because we're going to be against the Kosher, I'm thinking Douglas has to come on for Agilman. I think just because he's going to be really in a bad way.
Pull his back.
No, pull him back and leave there.
Yeah. Just so we have a bit of
yeah. I think maybe we should come off. Yeah, defensive.
I don't hear this game works with windfall 1 now.
Probably dominant. Here we go.
Can we get maybe Nketiah on soon?
I think, yeah. I just didn't want to make 3 changes at the same time.
It's too early, like if someone gets injured, we're a bit
screwed. Like, oh, that would have been an absolute stunning goal. I think, but maybe we can change some of the tactics. I think we should go very,
very direct. Yeah, just
lower the tempo.
Ball in there.
Really low.
Yeah.
And be more disciplined, and maybe not play our defence with 10 men. And we can't exploit the wings. I don't think
maybe leave the overlaps off as well. Just looking.
Literally, it's hoop ball for the last 45 minutes here against Stoke City.
Yeah, and against Cooper. Come on, man. Come on, like get in there, make a tackle. That's
brilliant. And he needs to.
He's very slow. I'm not impressed with him at the moment. Oh, Robbie.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, very confident from him.
Very confident. Questionable, but confident. You can see it rolls at the mole and mole out the Gotts.
Up the line there.
And he needs to go up the line now.
And we always look sloppy there. We never look
confident.
What a save.
And
it's unfortunate really there from you deserve better after that save.
It's really poor in terms of everything really. I mean Costa.
Louis Van Gaal legend, Nick Powell comes on.
Every other game, look, he's getting the ball and he wants to have a run, and there.
What's he doing? Just dejected, just no conviction in anything he did there.
And it's gone from a really good start to the season to a really bad start to the season. I mean 3 wins and 5 just isn't good enough, and we just don't look like. I mean the fact that we have confidence to bring Ken on, 16-year-old, only 10 men, it does show that we want to bring youth in, but right now the youth hasn't repaid us at the minute. We don't really look like we want
This
to
is
go
not
forward.
like this is not hoofball. Like I don't know
what
what
a
we're
ball
doing.
that is. And Bamford.
And he has to this time again. Jack Butland.
I think we need to make the change now.
Yeah.
I mean, Bamford has been very wasteful, and there's another reason why maybe has advanced.
Maybe Tyler Roberts has a stake in the claim, and also
Definitely, maybe Nketiah has a stake in the claim. I mean, here he is. I thought he was going to get red. And has to make that tackle. And there's no one. We don't want the ball. It looks
look
like
at
we don't want the
that.
ball.
Shackleton getting shoved to the side with that
An
really low
T-ball.
strength.
A T-ball.
I think our strikers
There's a man
haven't
more, I think,
impressed.
definitely. Our strikers definitely haven't impressed.
We guys, we do have that. Remember, 10 million left in the transfer budget.
Well, that was a bit of luck from Kishna. Maybe luck's what we need. Kishna, get the ball across. Agil. Completely out mauled. Brilliant. Absolutely
really
brilliant.
had to win that. Otherwise they were in. It's the last ditch. And again they're in. It's a ball straight over the top. Mull actually that time
What
gets
a
caught.
save from Cassie again.
I think we should have done this a
we
long
do
time
have
ago.
that 10 million left. I mean, the thought that we have at the minute is that our main man that we're looking at the minute is Haaland.
Leeds fan.
I mean, if we can
Far East
possibly,
flavour Leeds.
I mean, for the start we need to get promoted, so it's a big long mission to get Haaland at the minute. We do need to get promoted. I mean, realistically we want to win the division, but we definitely, worst case scenario, we need to get promoted, whether it's through playoffs or not. And Haaland then is probably going to be the
main target is the
Berardi.
what a
save
save
that is. What a save. And another brilliant save. And Casilla has literally kept this scoreline respectable at the minute. It's Woods and Benner.
Two incredible goalkeeping performances at both ends in this game.
Really, and you can see the 10 men has really just taken it
Calvin
over.
Phillips is going to be a big miss for the next
game. But again, it's a chance. I mean, Click, maybe he's been reared going on the sidelines.
We don't really have the only real defensive midfielder that we have other than Calvin Phillips is Nohan Kenny. A 16-year-old to trust him with a
must-win game. After this defeat, it's a must-win.
Shackleton again.
I mean, they need to be more controlled in midfield. Our midfield just hasn't really done for me. And Nketiah now with a chance, and that would have been a big shout, claim, wherever you want to call it. But Nketiah probably could have been starting at that went in. I think he might have to start anyway. The next game, Swansea at home, must win now.
Get out there.
It's absolutely horrific.
The
ball over the top.
Again, I've dropped the line right back. They just keep getting it behind somehow.
And they're playing with us now.
There's no pressure on the ball.
Powell. Berardi. Coming back to Hunt. It's good defending.
It's back for at the ball. It's blocked by his own player.
Deflections all over the place. And Nketiah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. He's done this a couple of times and he's all on his own.
His finishing just needs to improve. If he gets that down.
Yeah, if he can get his finishing. I mean, Stoke with 22 shots, and this is definitely not the performance we wanted. Especially not after the loss to Brentford. Ball gets knocked forward and completely free down the left hand side. And Powell pulling strings. Out to Berardi.
Joe Allen, what a block.
I mean, Stoke City. Yeah. Stoke City outplaying us. Absolutely outplaying us. And almost a free header. But he's free. The player before the ball gets there is free, completely free. It's been really, really poor, hasn't it?
We were still in the game up until that red card though, so it's tough. Maybe
especially not Phillips. I mean, he's
our main guy. He's the guy where Nick Powell just scores a single kick.
Wow. Well, dejected and embarrassed, I would say now, after Nick Powell with a wonder goal against us. I mean, Gott's falling over his own feet. He's like, hey boss, look at me.
Louis must have knew what he was on about all them years ago.
Absolutely shocking. Cooper. Mull. kick it out. Referee, blow it up, please. He does. And 3-0 away to Stoke. I mean, really, really poor.
Bad. Some really bad results in the last while.
Team talk obviously goes without saying.
That's 2 in a row.
And the Swansea City game becomes
more and more
absolutely massive. I mean, Douglas injured. Let's have a look at Barry Douglas. He has 2 goals, 3 assists in 5 games.
That's ridiculous from a fullback.
I mean,
he's 4.5 stars. What? He was 3-star the last time I checked him.
He's a beast.
He was 3 stars.
Be like an unknown scout, but we have all good scouts. We got.
That's not bad. He was 3 stars the last time we checked him. He's gonna have 1.5 stars.
Wow, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and Phillips banned for the next game.
Do we know what is
Yeah, Confirm. He's definitely getting fined 1 week.
He's accepted it.
Yeah, basically, guys, the plan for this episode here is we're at playing the first game on extended. We are noticing that the episodes are starting to get a bit longer. Now, us personally, we like playing on extended, but we can understand from a viewer point of view that it could be too long to watch when it's into half an hour and 34 minutes and 35 minutes episode. So
we tried that game on key.
We've done that on extended. We're gonna do a key game now, and then and you let us know, hopefully in the comments, if it's a good idea, a bad idea, if it's better to do with key and extended in an episode so that it's shorter and easier to watch. But yeah, we're gonna jump straight to the next game against Swansea, and we'll see you in a second. Right, guys, welcome back. Basically, we're just about to go into the game, but we're just going to bring you this piece of business that we're looking to do. Basically,
we had a look through the squad, and we saw that we're lacking a bit in the defensive midfield area. We have Kenneth,
and he's only 16.
We did want to give him a lot of game time, but it's hard to rest your we just know Calvin Phillips injured now. We have no one really to come in and fill his shoes that well.
He was banned for 1 game, and we just got news yesterday, I think, that he's out for the 2 matches.
No surprise.
We didn't appeal it because
he made the worst tackle I've ever seen him.
Yeah, it was like a Batman takedown.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, obviously we can't get him now. The window's short, and we are going to have to wait to January. But
them stats are for a championship player.
We just basically realised Phillips is out. We're missing a midfielder, and we're stuck.
Yeah.
We don't know where to go. So, at 2.9 million. If his wages are considerable,
he says here he's on 16 now, but according to this, he's willing to basically take a wage cut.
We have got a scout report on him.
It's
only 70% or 68%, as it says there, done. And if we get it back, basically he could be perfect. The only thing is, we don't really want to.
He's good at tackling, you know.
We're torn because we don't really want to start him.
Yeah, and with them stats, you're gonna have to start him.
Yeah. So, look, that's just a starter here now. We'll see how that develops as the season progresses.
We won't be able to do anything until January anyway, so you let us know what you think about it, whether we should sign him, whether we should keep our trust in Nohan Kenneth as our backup.
And speaking of Kenneth, let's have a look at the squad here and see, does Kenneth come in, or this is the idea that we're going with.
It's a very attacking midfield. That's a reason that we've noticed that we're playing 2 midfielders who aren't really. I think the highest tackling between them is 11. Yeah, I think Shackleton has 11 tackling. It's not the best. The whole thing we're pinning on here. We need to get a win. We need goals, and we're just going to go at Swansea and see they haven't started the best this season. So let's see what we can do. And Ketia comes in. Also Venuti comes back in, and Mull, after getting 5 yellow cards in 5 matches, which is unbelievable, is out of the team. And LaCroix, the new signing, 2.7 million, he comes in. Now he is a very tall centre back. Yeah. We've also noticed that there's been a lot of spacing behind our fullbacks, so we decided to drop them a bit, play them as fullbacks rather than as traditional wingbacks that we were playing the last few games. But and also we brought Tyler Roberts in for his first.
Praise the Lord!
First time in his squad. We're looking forward to seeing what he can do. Eddie Nketiah is coming in. Paddy Bamford got injured, but we had planned on bringing Nketiah in, as we told you.
He looks very lively when he comes on.
His finishing has let him down a few times, but
hopefully he can perform or upgrade that and get on the score sheet today, and take us out the little rut that we've been on the last couple of games. Obviously, if you haven't seen the last episode, you can check that out.
Again, we have to work and do this. Personalised, tell them to shoot less.
Yeah, but basically, we want to check the schedule there.
That's
Barnsley
not a great looking here.
next, but yeah, form wise, it's really not good. I mean, the first 3 games have started off really well. 2-0, 4-0, and 4-2 in the league.
Yeah, our league
You
form
forget
isn't the
about
worst
the
when you
Salford
look
result.
at it. Yeah,
But,
2 losses on the bounce isn't
3
ideal.
wins looks amazing,
Yeah.
and you look like you're cruising, and then them 2 losses really put things into perspective, and it's just a bad start and not acceptable really. So we do need a bounce back here, and we need to get the result against Swansea. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what we can do. Kenny is on the bench, isn't he?
Anyone in here? Tom Carroll. I know it's on the bench for Man United Youth Academy player.
Last time, Andre Ayew down the right hand side. We're hoping that obviously we mentioned that the fullbacks are being dropped, so that rules out them getting forward or catching us out in that sense. And Ayew was probably the most dangerous player. So let's see if that is the case. Barry Douglas, he did get a bit of an injury in the last game and he was out for a couple of days. But we did make a couple of changes to the back line. I mean, as we said, Venuti and Lacroix comes in, so we didn't really want to make 3 of the 4 changes in the back line. So we decided to stick with Douglas. I mean, we have Aguilar on the bench there, so hopefully Barry doesn't get injured. He's basically a Messi, to be honest. So let's dive in and have a look and see, can we get a much needed minute.
Is there anywhere we need to step it up over here? And only one player. Oh, it shows one thing. Slid up. That's great.
Oh, good man. Right. Leeds at Adam Road. Last time we played here, we got smacked. Did we?
No,
we lost to Brentford. Oh, sorry.
We didn't get smacked, but wasn't great.
Yeah, it was and Click. I'd say Click has been rare to go, and I actually want to see what he can do. And his Leeds fans must be screaming at us to play him every time we see him sitting on the bench. But let's see what we can do. Douglas runs into his own player, back to Click.
Not very match fit there, as you can see. It's a good play.
Brilliant play, much better, and absolutely
Barry
super.
Douglas.
Absolutely
Oh my God.
wonderful.
What even is Barry Douglas? What's he doing?
Well,
Jeez.
from risk to reward, Barry Douglas.
The Lingo play as well.
It's really, it's much better, and it's what we've been talking about. Too slow, and they look lethargic.
That's a lovely little ball in there.
And the play is so much better, and
What strike.
They shoot less often. Did we put that on him, or was it Costa?
It was Costa. But,
and Ketia getting an assist on his first start.
Costa. Wish we had Douglas Costa.
It's getting late. Ball in. Douglas.
I think that's where we're getting confused.
And Click. And Click gets there, and he's looked really well. Douglas, Click in the first 8 minutes.
Looked kind of composed in midfield
for the first time.
McCroy even does well here. This is a good play. You look very comfortable on the wall. I don't want to jinx anything. That's great play.
Super. And the ball on the and Venuti put it in.
It's 15 crossing. He needs to get it in earlier. It's back to him.
Brilliant.
Again, he's taking too long, but no, he gets there.
And Costa doesn't shoot it. And Jadas get in. And Ketia with a double assist, and Jadas gets us. It is his first goal for us. That's what we want to see.
How's that an assist?
I don't know.
That was a shot.
He shoots the back first, he gets the assist, he's delighted.
That was
He's played 10 minutes on his first start, and 9 minutes should have say on his first start, and he has 2 assists.
He knew what he was doing, he meant that. He knew he was playing off him.
Looked at the defender and said, "Here's Jadas."
Yeah.
But yeah.
Genius.
It's been a good start, really good start.
Can he get there? He didn't even
hopefully
try
it's not another Wigan type start, but Click has been everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And Douglas, and now Jadas, and back to Click. It's absolutely brilliant so far. Really brilliant. I'm really impressed so far. And Costa. Oh. This is what I wanted to see. This is literally what I wanted to see. And Ayew booked. No bookings for the first 20 minutes, which must be the first time this season that's happened.
No Nutter Mull in there breaking people up for no reason.
And Douglas now to Click. Man on a mission. Goes back to Cooper. Cooper looks under pressure, goes back to you see this looks dodgy. No, it
LaCroix,
doesn't.
what can he do?
Look at that.
That's calmness out of the back, and it's a great ball from LaCroix.
What a
and
ball.
he has to. Oh my god.
Wow.
We're finding it
And
easier
if
to score
LaCroix can
screamers.
make chances like that every game, Mull is definitely getting dropped.
He's done. He's gone. Former sportsman Carroll plays it back there to. Didn't see it.
And LaCroix again. He did.
He didn't again.
He did.
He did again.
Nketiah.
It's a Nketiah. He must this time again.
Oh my god, very wasteful again.
And he just takes it out play.
What a ball from LaCroix. Absolute
With this stuff.
beast mode.
7.1 rating. He's created the two
And Mike
chances.
Van der Horn trying to catch up on Mull's record with his 4th yellow of the season already. It must be just between them two. And Douglas pulls it back to Click. And Click. That's all he's missing from his first 36 minutes, to be honest. He's been everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And Jadas.
It's a great ball.
It is a great ball.
Oh.
And this is, we haven't seen a performance like this from Jada either. Or Jadas, should I say. The players that we would expect to make performance really having, and Click coming into that midfield has really transformed. I mean, yeah, definitely. As we've seen against Wigan.
Stressed. No more coming me. Leavers thinks. Still nothing. Yeah, he's playing well.
Yeah, he's played well, yeah. When does he not, really? When does he not? Barry Douglas.
Right.
Barry Messi Robertson. Kishna.
Takes one.
I think that's just a half highlight, maybe not. But again, positive from him.
Yeah.
Positive from Kishna.
We have a player on loan at the Guts, is it? On loan at Luton?
Yeah, they haven't.
4-1 down.
Bottom of the league. 6 losses. Well, they had 5 losses. They're losing 4-1 now. So we'll check on his performances and see how he is.
Get up there. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's off. That was very soft. That was very soft.
Yeah. That Click must have heard me because it's not Click. Oh,
LaCroix.
Is that straight ready?
No, second yellow.
Oh, great.
I think Charlotte has to go on today.
I think so.
Maybe Kishner and pull past that one.
Yeah. Just based on performance wise, like Jadas has been really good. Being on Ben Wheat, I think. He's the only one we have available, so.
He's alright over. We need to go defensive now.
Cautious maybe, just be a bit more counter. We don't want to invite them on, like, that way. I don't think we should hurry the tempo.
See, but I thought that as well, but it makes them play slower. We'll see what it's like. It makes them actually pass the ball out.
Be a bit more disciplined and get stuck in, I think. But no one else is booked, so I think we get stuck in as well.
Is that one?
No. And now we have a bit of a crisis.
We'll get less yellow cards at this stage with this.
There's one out and by the rules, but
One is on the block next game. There's only 4 yellow cards.
aye.
Although in the next 4 games we have 2 games, so it's alright.
By match day 11 is going to be
Yeah.
Roberts. That's good. Hello Costa. You can go back to Roberts.
Well done, he does well.
Brilliant.
It's Costa.
Brilliant.
He does really well. Can he whip it in?
He needs to.
Brilliant stuff.
It's Jadas.
He
It's
scores!
in. Jadas double. And that's the best move I've seen Hello Costa do in the last couple of games. And down to 10 men, and hopefully now that's it. But Jadas, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Second goal of the game. This is brilliant from Costa.
That's super.
He dinks it to the back post. And Jadas
He
rises
gets it
above
on
everybody.
target. Keeper should probably save it.
That's poor goalkeeping.
All Jadas needs to do is just get it on target. And hopefully now we've got it wrapped up. I tell the boys to concentrate, I think, just for the rest of the game.
They're gonna give out because
how?
He just always play. Barry Douglas off. He's really tired.
Yeah. And maybe we could bring on Jack Clark on.
Just thinking that for Helder.
Bit nice, yeah.
Can you play her? Can you play in the Verdon or her?
He's fine. I'll tell you what's weird. If we try Jadas on the left, on a Verdon.
Yeah, he's left.
Surely he'd be able to play it.
Anyway.
Probably won't. Yeah, he's worse.
Switch back.
Yeah, doesn't make sense, but how can you be in Verdon on the right?
On the left.
Just swing your left foot. Anyway.
First, just
And
going
you know
to
what?
didn't quick suggestion there.
Just thinking we actually didn't play it on a key like we said we would.
Yeah.
So we do apologise for that. We will try implement that
In the next
that
episode.
plan in the next episode. Really,
We were just trying to get in and avenge the last game as
we're
quick as
just
possible.
rearing to go into this game, and
And yeah, Jack
we're
Clark,
just so used to it. And
he's
Jack
been
Clark,
dangerous every time he's come on.
every time he comes on, he just looks so lively. An 89th minute, and surely now we can say that we have 3 points.
Look at this time.
And even on 10 men, we looked so much more in control of the game than we did in any other game.
Even at 11 and
Do you know what I mean? It's
so look at
Flick has made a big
Shackleton
difference.
as well.
Shackleton has stepped it up in the new Mazzala role. Jalas has really stepped it up in terms of performances. And Kitty's pace,
Shackleton
just all
is
round.
away as well.
Like, we didn't see this in any other game.
Look at
Look
the
at
pace.
Shackleton go.
He hasn't
Kitty is
kept it.
completely free in there.
Oh, brilliant! This is brought
And he
down.
gets the penalty. And Jalas is on the pitch.
He's booked there, Conor Roberts.
And surely
For the hat
Jalas
trick.
takes this for the hat trick.
He's got it.
Does he take it?
3-0 up. He has to take it. Surely he has to take it. He does take
Can
it.
he? I think he's missing.
So do I. No,
He doesn't.
does score. There we
4-0,
go.
perfect performance on Jalas, and welcome to Leeds United. We were actually just speaking about Jalas and how much he needs to improve, and it's like he was listening to us. Absolute brilliant. Brilliant performance.
The header always worked on. You both headers? You know both headers on? Just two last. Oh no, it was the ball come back out.
Oh yeah.
Should have taken that with his right
Beast.
foot. He should have taken that with his right foot to get the perfect hat trick. As well again.
He's so good so far, like.
Yeah, he's very lively. Again, his finishing is the only thing he's letting him down.
And I mean, normally we probably would have brought on Roberts. Did we have an extra sub to bring Roberts on? Probably did, but the actual performance has just been so controlled, and it's been probably one of the best performances we've had. I know we beat Forest 4-0 and we were really good, but I hope he was just saying blow up the whistle for a bit tired and he wasn't trying to pick anyone out with that.
Praising him 2 minutes ago when he does that. We're winding down here to the end of the game. And that's a fantastic win. We scored
Literally
half of our
what
goals
we
with
needed.
10 men.
What we needed, a brilliant result. And yeah, it could be, I mean, Click really taking claims to come into the squad.
Jamie Shackleton again, that was a really good performance from him, 7.6.
Really was, yeah.
No goal or assist, so you know that.
It was, demanding in the midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let's have a look at the table here and just see
Where we're leaving it, going into
where we're leaving it. I mean, there is an international break next, I think.
the episode. He's fined, yeah.
Not great. I
I think we need to praise him.
Definitely need to praise him.
Superb from the
Superb.
goal. Here we go. And just before we end the episode, we'll show you how the league sits. We're in the fifth. We're in the promotion spots. Just about.
6 points off Cardiff and 4
4
points off Brentford.
Only teams we've lost to are ahead of us, so you know.
Yeah, Fulham and Stoke, and coming
We
up
just
next,
need to up our performance
Italy.
against the top 6 sides. And coming up next we have Barnsley and Derby.
in
yeah.
a double. Yeah, basically we may think about doing the Barnsley one on key maybe, and the Derby
Yeah, the
one
Derby
on
one
extended.
extended,
Derby
just a
looks
big-
like it's
bit of a
gonna be
bigger game, yeah.
a big game. Yeah, so basically join us back for episode 5 and we'll see you then.